This is actually a really difficult video to make. I've actually had the camera on for a while now, but I've just not known where to start. So today I'm going to be leaving myself quite vulnerable. I'm going to be telling you exactly what my weight loss story is, what my weight loss journey is, that will hopefully be able to inspire you to continue on your weight loss journey or help you get motivated to start your weight loss journey if that's something that you feel you need to do to better yourself. And as we go through this video, I will also be showing you a video clip very, very soon that was the turning point in my life to make me want to lose weight. So I've always struggled with my weight. It's always been up and down. Ever since I was a child, my weight had always been up and down. I was one of those big kids that everyone used to say is big boned. How many times have any of you ever heard that? He's just big boned. I wasn't big boned. I'd always been that fat kid. That's what I was. I was that fat kid who'd much prefer playing video games and eating than doing any form of movement. At the age of 13, that was when my weight really started to spiral out of control. I was already 15 stone, which is 210 pounds. But gradually, once I started to grow into my body, my weight went back down. At the age of 16, I started to put on weight again. I went through depression. Now, anyone that knows anything about depression, it's not a nice thing to experience. And one of my coping strategies for that was to comfort eat. But eventually, I got my weight under control again. At the age of 17, I was around about 17 stone, which is around about 240 pounds. And then at 19, I went off to university, and that's when things became very, very bad for me. With the stress of assignments, with staying up really late at night, and being on my own for the first time in my life, I would eat and eat and eat. For the 3 years that I was at university for, I'd piled on 5 stone. I was 322 pounds. Once I was done with university, I then decided that it was time to propose to my girlfriend of 5 years. But I knew that I needed to lose weight, but I wasn't prepared to ask for help yet. So one of the new things that was around at that time was high intensity interval training, and that was something that I had adopted into my routine. So incorporating high intensity interval training and barely eating anything, I lost around about 3 stone before we got married. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, that's a lot of weight to lose. I would absolutely love that. And yeah, it was great, but I didn't feel healthy. I felt tired. I felt stressed. And I just didn't feel good. Guys, there was literally times that I was starving myself and then binge eating. And that's not healthy for anyone. And it's not healthy for anyone because it's more of the mental side of things that it just wears you down, and you really do start to get a problem with food. Around about 3 years after my marriage, I decided enough was enough. I needed to lose weight and I needed to ask for help. And the reason that I decided to ask for help and the reason that I decided to lose weight was because of this video.
Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas. It's very, very early. Well, it's not actually that early, really. It's like 8 o'clock. 5 to 8. So, Merry Christmas. For the day, we've not got too much going on until dinner time. Just like the meats and that are all cooking and underway. We'll probably show you at some point. Maybe we'll do a separate video about what we actually got for Christmas, just because we obviously. And yeah, and we're just having a nice chillaxing day. Hope you guys are having a great day too. Louise has just got out of the shower, so I'm not showing you her yet. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children sing.
And upset purely because at that time I was in a really dark place. I never told my wife how I felt. I never told my family how I felt. I was just the kind of the laughable clown. I would often tell people I was okay if I wasn't. I would often hide behind my smile. I'd hide behind my jokes because I felt a bit of a joke. But what I was a very insecure individual. I hated the way that I look. I hated the way that I felt. I just hated everything about me. And when I was looking back at this video, I hated it. The only reason I haven't deleted that video is because it's memories. It's memories for my daughter. It's memories for my wife. It's memories for myself. But when I look back at that video and I see that individual of that person, I hate it. I don't like that person. Yes, I'm getting emotional. Yes, I'm giving my true feelings about the way that I was at that time. My true feelings about how I felt at that time. But there's a reason why I'm doing it. It's not to gain sympathy. It's not to try and gain empathy or anything like that. It's just to say that if there's a part of you telling yourself that you really need to act upon something that's causing you a lot of inner pain, do it. When I was editing that video back, I just decided from there and then that I had to do something. So I decided that on January 3rd, 2018, I was going to join my local Slimming World group. And I'm so glad that I did because it changed my life. But it wasn't easy. I was so full of anxiety. I was so full of fear of judgment, fear that no one was going to accept me, fear that someone was going to turn around and say, "You're a guy, you should be able to do this." And I was very skeptical. I was there thinking, is this really going to be able to work for me? I'm not a female. I'm supposed to be this strong male individual that should be able to take care of himself, take care of his own body, take care of his own diet. Why do I need someone that's going to hold my hand? That's genuinely how I felt. But guys, can you just let me know in the comments if you've ever felt like that? My main issue was that I was going into a very female-orientated environment where I was going to be very vulnerable. I was exposing myself to say, I need help. And I thought that that made me weak because I thought that men had to be really strong. Men had to sort things for themselves. Men couldn't ask for help, couldn't cry. They had to do it alone. But I was so wrong. I was embraced straight away. I was made to feel happy. I was made to feel that I belonged where I was. Now, this isn't a Slimming World promo or anything like that. This isn't a sponsored video, okay? All I'm telling you is that this is what worked for me. This is part of my weight loss journey. Whether you go to Weight Watchers, whether you do high intensity interval training, whether you do kind of like liquid diets or whatever, it's whatever works best for you. But I'm just saying that it was Slimming World that really, really helped me along my way. So when I started Slimming World, I was 20 stone. 20 stone. That's around 287 pounds. My first week I didn't have a massive weight loss. I think I lost about 3 pounds. But every week after that, I kept on losing. I kept on losing weight. I never had a gain. I never maintained. I lost every single week. But that was more because I made a choice. I made a commitment to myself. I made a commitment that I was going to leave that old Nick behind. I made a commitment that I was going to be the best version of myself possible. So I did end up losing 5 stone in 7 months. So I started on the 3rd of January and I got to my 5 stone in July of 2018. It was long, it was tough. Yeah, at times it was tiresome, at times I wanted to give up, at times I felt really guilty that I might have indulged a bit more than what I should have done, but I never gave up. And I'm so proud of myself for not giving up because I am so happy today. The smile that you see is real, guys. It's real. I'm not trying to hide behind anything. I'm not telling jokes. I'm not trying to be a clown. I'm being real. You know, it's really hard looking back at videos and looking back at images, pictures, whatever, and just looking back and thinking, how did it get that bad? What sort of point was I at in my life where I stopped caring for myself? Where I just let myself go, where I just had no control? And it really does make me sad to think there's other people out there that are just like that. But if you're watching this video and you were just like that, if you feel just like that, you don't feel like there's a way out, you don't feel like your life's ever going to change, you're never going to lose weight, you're never going to be healthy, you're never going to feel great, I'm telling you, it can happen. But it all starts with you. It all starts with you. So I urge you, if you're struggling with your weight, if you're feeling down about the way that you look, the way that you feel, join a weight loss club. Try something a bit different. Change your lifestyle. Watch some motivational videos on YouTube about how to lose weight. Try a bit of exercise. Just try something different that you've not done before and see what the results can be. See how it goes. The key word here, guys, is try. I tried my best and I'm so happy that I did. So guys, that is my weight loss journey. That is how I lost 70 pounds with Slimming World. So please let me know in the comments below if you've ever struggled with your weight, if you are struggling with your weight, and what your thoughts are about doing something just a little bit different. It doesn't need to be go and join your local Slimming World group or Weight Watchers group or anything like that. It can absolutely be that you're just going to try and do something a little bit differently. Move a little bit more, eat a little bit better. That's all that matters. So if you can relate to this video, then fantastic. Please do give it a big thumbs up. Share it with someone that you feel is going to benefit from it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.